Oh,
Oh, what?
make sure you put that picture up of Raheem so people can see,
I got you.
literally see what you're saying.
Welcome back. Hey, back in the building, man. One more time. Me and my girl Kayla Ray. What another topic hot off the press. Um, Somebody sent me some barbershop conversation, and you see the title. Should a man put a woman first? Now, before I play it, I would have said, yeah, in general, I think a man should put his woman first, but that's, to me, that's just part of being a man and catering to your woman. But I think in a relationship, when a man and a woman are together and they both, you know, put nobody's selfish, put it that way. If nobody's selfish and they both want to see each other happy, then they both put each other first. But this man made an excellent point, which kind of made me rethink the whole thing because, he told no lies. And you already saw it. What you think about it?
Yeah, I think you should post the picture.
Let's play it. Here we go, ladies and gents.
Oh, you
If I can get
posted the
my
video.
And a man
Yeah.
should never put a woman first. And the reason why I say that is because when a man doesn't put himself first, he doesn't become the best version of himself. It is impossible for a man to put a woman first and be the greatest version of himself. A man has to be selfish. And the one thing about masculine energy love giving. So as I build myself up, it trickles down from me onto the next person after me, which is my woman. Women benefit when a man is selfish, meaning he's about his business. He has to. He's gonna miss time. He's gonna miss events with the children, but he has to build. In order for that man to love and appreciate himself, he has to be building himself. When a man isn't building, he's destroying himself. Every man that's not building is always destroying himself. What do you mean by that? Multiple women. What do you mean by that? Multiple baby mothers. What do you mean by that? Oh, smoking weed and doing drugs. We can continue this go. Every man that's not building himself up is destroying themselves. And they're doing everything that's distracting them from becoming the best version of themselves. I listen to a lot of men and I say, brother, it's not the world, it's the fact that you didn't understand that you are the king in your mind and you need to build that king that's in your mind. You need to bring him out. Otherwise, you're never going to be happy. And you're going to choose peasants and then you're going to complain about the women that you see. In reality, the higher you go up in life, the better the women you see. And they smell better too.
Hey man, hold on. After seeing that, I mean, I 100% agree with this guy. You know what I mean? Like, as selfish, what he even said, he said you have to be selfish as a man, and you have to put your woman first. But I guess if you think about it, even from a biblical standpoint, when God made Adam, He gave Adam Eve, so the Eve could be his backbone, even though she's his rib or whatever. But so I think kind of what he's saying. If I could add to it, then the woman is his support. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which allows him to be first while she's supporting him and whatever his mission is. And in turn, like he said, it trickles down to her because he's gonna turn around and pour back into her. So I agree 100%. I mean, I can't argue with what he said. What do you take about that? What's your take on that?
I feel like I do feel like there is some truth to what he said. Um, I also feel like a lot of times you meet people where they are
Hmm.
and they just may need a little push because a lot of times, as a woman, women are nurturers, we're caterers. We see potential before we see a lot of other things in a person. So it just depends on like where you going with your relationship. But
Hmm.
I do feel like the selflessness along with selfishness go hand in hand.
Hmm.
My personal opinion, yeah, I do feel like a man should put a woman first. I mean, outside of his family and whatever else he believes in. I mean, as far as the relationship goes, I do
Hmm.
believe that.
Hmm. So then, where should the woman put the man? If he's putting her first, where is she putting him?
The woman is already, if they're together, she's already loyal to him. I heard somebody say that a lot of times women go into relationships being loyal, being loving, in love, and then we just start deducting from the highest of the high we start making deductions on down. But
Hmm.
I feel like,
Hmm.
I mean, when I'm with a man and I'm in that relationship, I'm already for my man.
So you're putting him
So
first
he's
as well.
already, yeah, oh, definitely, he's already at the top.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Hmm. So I guess that's it still boils down to what he said. So you're putting him first. He's making sure he's I mean, even in life and in when we were coming up and in the old school and where our parents were raised and our granddads, they always went out. They always went out and worked and made the money and brought the check home. And the woman was home cooking, taking care of the kids. So it was like the man was out there making a way. He was out there dealing with the world way before women decided that we want to go out there and deal with the world now. We don't want to be at home and raise kids and cook anymore. Sort of like the women's right thing or equal rights for women. When women decided they wanted to go out and work and they want to, make their own money, and then all of a sudden they want to make the same amount of money that the man makes, and so on and so on. So, but it started with him being a provider, and like the man
Yeah,
said,
chose
yeah.
that woman for a reason. Like he's with her versus what other options he had as being with a woman. So he chose that woman for
Hmm.
whatever and decided, like you said, to provide for her and go out and work while she stayed home and cook, clean, and feed the children. So it's like,
And
what makes a man do that?
that was his support. Like that's the way he needed support. Like he's
Exactly.
a man's like, I don't need you to go out and work and make the money. I'm going out work and making the money. Just support me while I'm doing it. But that was then. Now things are different. Now you know, like Cardi B said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got the ring. You know what I mean? Now
Probably
women
are cooking. So like
but
it's still out here. I believe
that's
there's still some relationships like that.
but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Now these females, and it's the younger ones, because older women they know what's up, and I guess sometimes they have to go through something too to figure out what's up, because all these women I saw a post today. Oh, I wish I knew her name. She's somewhat a celebrity. She's not a movie star or nothing, but she said a man got to be worth $100 million to date her.
You said
Did
it
you
was
see
100
that?
million, not 100,000?
100 million.
That
I
one
would.
that's so far fetched.
I can't think. Look it up. I can't think of name, but if you look up that little phrase, she'll pop up. And she, I mean, I'm gonna be real. If I had $100 million, it wouldn't be her. She had a
Mm,
bad, what you call them wigs the women be wearing, where you can see like the
face
little
front.
bang. Yeah, bad lace front. Come on, man, $100 million
It's
today,
all right. It's all
and some,
right, huh?
and some ugly ass lashes. Come on, man. But they look for that in a man. But I mean, what are they bringing?
Bringing to the table.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do
yeah.
believe
What
that.
are they gonna do? What am I doing? If I'm worth $100 million and I'm dating you, what do I get out of you other than sex? You think your sex is worth a
I mean,
hundred
there's
million
a lot of men
dollars?
out here who want women as trophies. There's a lot of men out here who
She
only
she
want their woman to do this or do that, and that is all.
yeah, she wasn't a trophy. She wasn't a trophy at all. She wasn't even a ribbon. The participation ribbon you get.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do believe a man should put a woman first. If he's a grown man, if he's an established man, I
He's
mean,
going to.
yeah, and I do believe that that's the thing that people are attracted to because, yeah, it helps when you're easier on the eyes or you look a certain way. But when you get to a certain point in life, you're like, okay, looks are not everything. Like, how's this
Mhm,
person
mhm.
treating me?
Right.
What are we together? Like, if we can't grow together, we can't go together. So it's just
And
understanding the value of the relationship. And if I feel like, hey, we're together, this is what we're doing, and the man is on board with whatever commitments or relationship uh, milestones we're looking to reach, then yeah, like that man needs to put me first because I'm gonna do the same.
yeah, and if a man buys you, basically, like you said, a trophy, if he buys you because he's in love with your beauty and he's rich, your beauty is gonna fade long before he stops being rich.
That's that
So
vanity again
yeah,
talking
so
about.
yeah, at some point you're gonna be replaced by, because he's still, if that's the type of man he is, he's still attracted to that beauty and his money can still get that. So he's gonna trade in the old version of you and get a 2026 version. You know what I mean? And then where you at? Your best year is gone, your beauty's gone, and nobody's buying it no more. Like Kevin Samuel said, like which was some real shit. He was like, if you're 40, you need to be getting the way. If you're 50, uh, what did he say? What
Said so much. I didn't follow him.
it was like half off store, something like that. He was on them, but that was some real shit. And I seen D-Lay, D-Lay, he on TikTok. He said, "I'm so sick of women trying to sell 40-year-old cat." Did you see that?
Uh-uh.
I mean, but that's a true story. It's true. I mean, it's like I always say. I was talking to my mama, and me and my mama, we talk about a lot of stuff, and I was talking about some of the stuff with women and what they expect from a man, and I was like, you know what? If I was a man that was gonna buy it, why would I buy it at 40, 50 years old when it's like some 30-year-old, some fresh 30, late 20s that's practically new out there? If I was the type to buy it, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but then too, that goes with okay, so there's this
I mean,
couple that's online, and
mhm,
this girl, she's like, I don't know, 20 something, 30, and I think her man is in his early 40s maybe, but they're real popular. It's the old younger relationship, but it's just like, yeah, if you meet a 20 plus 30-year-old woman and you're 50 plus 45, you are going to have to pay her. Like that's going to come with the territory. But if you're okay with, if you're a man and you're on board with that, then so be it. But that's another topic where these young girls
mhm,
look up to these 15-year age gap men or
mhm,
15 years plus. Like, yes,
mhm,
you're going to have to take care of me. And
mhm.
that's a lot of their mindset right now if they date an older man. But if you put it out there like that,
Yeah.
then
And if you're the older man again that's willing to finance love, then that makes more sense. Like, why finance, like you said, a 40, 50-year-old woman that's a, basically a grandma right now?
but if
Like,
something happens to you, is that 30-year-old, is she going to take care of you? Is she going to go to your doctor's appointments with you? Or is she going to go get somebody around her age or just find another older man? You know what I mean? Like, so it's a catch 22 with that because it's like, what are you
no,
looking for this young girl?
no, the 40 and 50-year-old woman is not going to do it either. Not if the reason she's in it is for the money. And if it,
What Monique tell Shannon Sharp? What did
well,
she
huh?
tell him? Did you watch that podcast when Monique was on there before
Hmm.
he got caught up with that young girl? She was telling
Mm-mm.
him, get you somebody that's gonna cook for you, make sure you all right. Because
Yeah,
these
but that's not.
women,
You don't have to buy that though. That's genuine. That's different. Like, yeah, you. That's what a man wants. But that was my point. You want a man wants somebody that's genuine. It goes both ways. But if you're the type of man that's willing to buy it, why would you buy it from this 50-year-old or 40-year-old woman when, like you said, there's like 30-year-old, early, I mean, late 20-year-old, whatever your thing is. Like Hugh Hefner, another damn net. Hugh Hefner, right? He was taking 18-year-olds, they quote unquote, they said they was 18. This man was like 60 something years old, almost 70.
okay, but
Running
you have money and the average person that we're talking about money don't match.
No, I'm talking about guys with money. I'm just talking about guys with money that are willing to let their money find them love and romance. So Hugh Hefner was like, I'm not gonna have no 40, 50-year-old woman running around here. I'm gonna have these little young girls running around here. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm just saying
I get it.
if you had the money to go buy if you had the money to go buy any car, you're not gonna go buy some old beat up ass car. You're gonna get the new one.
Right. I mean, I understand your point, but I just
That-
feel
that's-
like a lot of times a grown man is going to make a different kind of decision when it comes to a mate. Or, are you just looking to have a good time with a
mhm.
younger girl? Like, what are you looking for from that young girl? And that needs
Well,
to be established. Are you looking to groom her into being an older woman or a grown woman? Are you planning on staying with her? It's just so much to unpack with that relationship when an older man decides to pursue a woman who's 15
mhm.
years younger than him or 20.
Well, like you said, a grown man is also not gonna. He's not looking to finance love. He's looking for the real thing. So that's where we're at. I agree. I agree with that. But a man that's like, shit, I'm just looking to play.
Yeah.
He's looking for what he's looking for as well. But anyways, so you said, and I agree. just being that type of guy. I was raised with sisters and single mom, so I'm the type of man that I like to cater to my woman and put her first. But I 100% agree with what he said because I understand what he's trying to say. Like a man has to be selfish; he has to put himself first. But most time, good men don't put themselves first though. Like we make
They
sacrifices.
don't know how. A lot of times men don't know how. You don't know how to take care of yourself. A lot of men feel like taking care of themselves is
Hmm.
just looking good, smelling good, keeping your haircut every 2 weeks, keeping a job, keeping a little money in your pocket. That's not a full definition of taking care of yourself. So I think it's a different conversation because a lot of men don't know how to put themselves first. Like they don't know what boundaries are. They don't understand just a lot that comes with, self love because a lot of men they are in a relationship that don't work, they just go to the next one. A lot of men aren't
Hmm.
healed.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
healing is a part of taking care of yourself. So how many
Hmm.
men out there are fully healed and ready to date and present themselves in the dating world?
Hmm. Yeah, because a lot of men have mama issues, and a lot of women have daddy issues. Some
Yeah.
have some have mama and daddy issues. So
Yeah.
but that's another
Abandonment,
that's
commitment
another
issues.
that's another topic. Daddy
Yeah.
issues, mama issues. We got to talk on that one. Anyways, people, we just knocked out another one. Like, share, and subscribe. We're also on YouTube and TikTok. You on Instagram?
Yeah. Check us out. Yep. Same name. Kayla
You
Ray. You
po-
can find me.
I don't post any of my videos on Instagram. I suppose I should.
I know. That's the challenging part. I will.
Right.
I just haven't yet.
I
Not yet.
got you. So tap in, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We're on YouTube. Peace.
All right. Be cool in these high streets. Peace.
For
All
sure.
right.